The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Oh my God! Hey!
Running. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Oh my God! Hey!
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's him on a quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Oh my God! Ready! Ready, my son!
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Oh my God!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He completes it in traffic. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Anytime you go on the road, if you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Second down and 10. Fields buys time, rolling right. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch. Keeping those feet in bounds.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And the fair catch secure here at the 16.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He's got a man left. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it'd make me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in ego basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to pay the pension. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Here's Hall once more. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331. Go.
They go right back to Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's incomplete left side.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Okay, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Nix. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
They're on the 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Oh, my set. Ready. 180. Bombers.
Here's Nix. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Harvey gets it on the counter. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Nix to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing the out route complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Going for it with Harvey. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and he scrambles to get back on top of that. They keep possession, and they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. Nix with it on first. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Mix again on 2nd and 10. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yep. Tonight.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Broncos 13.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's out in the clear. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead on the 1st play of the drive.
Okay, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 6.
Broncos 20, Jets 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Jets trailing in the early going. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Hall. Breaks the tackle, Green grabs ahead. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, Scott. Yep, green 19, that's right.
Hall running between the tackles. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey,
At the Broncos' 31-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action with Nix. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Captain.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. at the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They'll throw again. Nix escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That's one he knows he should have had. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Gibson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They start the half to give them all. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, sir.
Off play action, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. No one around, he's got space. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This throw is caught. And it's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Volcon now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Jets 24, Broncos 20.
well lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. This finds Franklin. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
On their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, you got a mini back. Go.
Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And he'll ball his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Greenlaw picks it off.
Well, obviously not the clean this game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 39. He lets one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. This is Ingram. Look at the left side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos 41, Jets 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Gibson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, JetsDYNASTY.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
For a Jets first down.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. Finds him over the middle. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Fields throwing once more. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3 yards to go.
Trying to run for it with Hall. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Green 19, JetsDYNASTY.
Running this with Hall. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Tonight.
They give on second to Hall. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
One strike. Here we go, son. Tonight. 3:31. Tonight.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Flushed out of the pocket. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They'll run with Hall. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. Fourth and goal coming up.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go, son.
Desperation time here. And he drops it. As costly a time as any to bobble the throw on fourth and goal. That's a turnover on downs. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Again, right side to Dobbins. Still going past the 15. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 36. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handed off to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's second and 11. Pass taken in by Sutton. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On third down, here's Nix. Finds him on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up fourth down and less than 9.
Going for it with Harvey. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Shotgun snap, but get to Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fields on third. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. Good. Right.
From the gun, it's all. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Another 4. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on third and goal.
Hey, Jared. Here we go. Green 19. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Polk with a point after. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
41. Jets 31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Broncos nearing their second win in the campaign. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And then cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, give to Harvey. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory. Marcos reset, ball at the 37. On the handoff, here's Harvey. results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's a win for the Broncos. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say cheerio from London.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't want to.